Once upon a time in a prosperous kingdom there lived a jester named Dario, who was known throughout the land for his sharp wit and humor. He served in the court of King Roderic, who cherished Dario's lively presence and quick thinking. So fond was the king of his jester that he granted him unparalleled freedom of speech. Dario's jokes spared no one, not even the lords, ministers, or knights of the court. His humor, though biting at times, was tolerated because it pleased the king. With every passing day, Dario grew bolder, his jokes sharper, and his confidence unchecked. One fateful day, King Roderic convened his court to discuss pressing matters of the kingdom. The atmosphere was tense as the council deliberated on critical state affairs. But Dario, unaware to the gravity of the moment, decided to seize the spotlight. He interrupted the proceedings with a loud jest aimed directly at the king. The court fell silent. The once amused faces of the lords and ministers now bore expressions of shock and unease. Dario had crossed the line. King Roderic's face darkened with anger. For the first time the jester's humor had offended the one person whose favor he depended on. Dario's heart sank. Realizing the gravity of his actions, he fell to his knees before the king. "Your Majesty, I beg your forgiveness," he pleaded, tears streaming down his face. But the king's anger had not yet subsided, and he refused to reconsider the punishment. "Jester, die you must," the king said. "However, I will grant you one mercy. You may choose the manner of your death." A flicker of hope sparked in Dario's eyes. He bowed deeply and replied, "Your Majesty, if it pleases you, I choose to die of old age." Then, to everyone's surprise, King Roderic burst into laughter. "Well played, Dario," the king said, his anger melting away. "You have reminded me why I valued you in the first place." His tone softened, and he added, "You are forgiven." Dario bowed deeply, his heart filled with gratitude. From that day forward he learned to temper his humor with wisdom and respect, ensuring that his sharp tongue would never again overstep its bounds. Moral: it never pays to overreach yourself. Moral lesson: overambition and overstepping boundaries can lead to downfall. Moderation and self-awareness are vital to prevent stretching oneself too thin.